One of the greatest challenges that faces many couples is the loss of intimacy. Often at the beginning of the relationship, the partners share everything. However, it often becomes more and more difficult over time to express your love in a way that will move your partner. One partner might try to show love only to feel his or her efforts are not rewarded. On the other hand, the other partner may feel misunderstood by the approach and thus fail to reciprocate. The partners may lose faith that their emotion will be returned and thus suffer a loss of trust in each other. This film will demonstrate a rapid way to overcome these type of hurdles in the relationship and to regenerate emotional trust so that both partners freely give and receive the full force of their love. We begin our story in the final hours of a week-long Anthony Robbins conference. Tony has just asked the group to imagine their ideal relationship. Aranza stands up to say that she doesn't want more intimacy in her relationship, but more space away from her husband.
Well, I have to say that it has impacted me quite a lot, everything, but I also feel quite confused.
She's confused, ladies and gentlemen.
The audience is clapping because they have learned from Tony that when someone is confused, that means they are open to learning something new.
One of them is that I feel that I need my own space. And I have taken it to the point with my relationship that we sleep in separate beds.
Yes.
And even I thought we need to get a bigger house so I can have my own room.
Yep, that sounds like a relationship that's deepening with every day.
Also, I find that I need my own space to be able to read and to calm down, to relax, to find me again. And I have that space, I can find me. But when I'm with my partner, I feel a huge reaction.
Yes, that's correct, reaction.
Well, yes. He comes with me, he comes and really wants to give. And the only way I react is just going away.
How does he try to give?
He tries to give, I don't know, maybe he cuddles me, but the way he cuddles me hurts me.
Okay, stop. So notice, he tries to give. Okay, tries to give.
Robbins is teasing Aranza in order to get her to loosen up about her complaint.
But when he gives, she doesn't want it. Is it she doesn't want him to give, or is it that he's giving in a way that she doesn't want? Which one? It's the way he's doing it. So he's not seeing the impact it's having on her, so now she needs her space rather than having somebody come in and, for example, squeeze her hard, too hard.
Tony rejects Aranza's claim that she doesn't want her husband to give. She just doesn't feel understood and has therefore lost faith that he can give her what she needs emotionally.
Now, for some women, if you don't squeeze them hard, they don't think you care. But other women squeeze them hard and they feel like you don't care. This is the beauty of being a man.
Everyone has a very specific way in which they prefer to receive love and affection. Some people enjoy hearing certain words, others prefer touch, and some will react most strongly to a certain kind of look. The first step in creating intimacy in a relationship is to figure out exactly what the person wants and how they want it to be given, and then to give it to them in that way. Robbins will now clarify Aranza's specific rules for receiving affection.
What has shocked me about here, because you get so many cuddles from people, is that I really have enjoyed.
Uh-oh.
And it's like, oh, I really enjoy cuddles, and they don't hurt me.
Now notice, did you say cuddles? Did you just say cuddles? How many heard that? Cuddles. I tell people to give hugs, but she's been getting cuddles on the side. Did you catch that? Look at that. Now, your husband's here, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Boy, you're in deep shit. Been getting cuddles on the side. So what you discovered is you like to be hugged if it's a cuddle.
Yes.
Right?
Is this a different feeling?
Yes, it's a different feeling. So, would you like your husband to give you cuddles?
No.
No. Why is that?
He hurts me.
Something is definitely bothering Aranza about the way her husband approaches her. The second step in creating intimacy is to be honest about one's needs and desires and how one likes to receive them. Understand what it is that Aranza wants from her husband.
So, hugs versus cuddles, what's the difference? When somebody cuddles you, do they more hold you than squeeze you till you can't breathe?
If it is a cuddle, I kind of feel the warmth and the strength of the cuddle, and I don't know, it's there.
You don't what? I'm sorry?
It's like it's there. It's
present.
I don't know. It's present. Yes.
Yes. How many women want a man who, when he's hugging you or cuddling you, he has no other place on earth but with you, with no other thoughts or feelings, say I. How many women know when he's thinking about something else? Here's a note. And how many of you get pissed off when he does that? Guys go, she really doesn't know, does she? She knows everything. She can feel it all. So he comes and hugs you, but you don't feel his presence.
No, I don't think I do any time.
And often one of the reasons he's squeezing you so tight is he isn't present, or he would feel the impact it's having on you.
I don't know.
I'm saying so.
Okay, I mean, one of the things that I found is what you are saying, find your femininity, do this, do that, or like run to him and things like that.
Look at her face when she said, run to him and something like that. Run to him.
Well, I can't do that. If I don't feel it, I can't do it.
No, that's true. I'm not asking you to do it if you don't feel it.
And it's like, I put in my head, who goes first? I mean, does he...
Who goes first? Who would you like to go first?
What I mean is like, we're going to...
Let's just be truthful. Who do you want to go first?
The third step is to decide who goes first. When neither partner wants to be first in committing themselves to the other, then love and intimacy cannot flow freely. However, most men and most women have a preference, even a fantasy of how the affection should flow.
I mean, to be honest with you, I really would like him to step up and break me.
Step up and, what'd you say? Step up and what?
You know, tear me apart and break me. It's like if I have a wall.
Break you?
Break me, yes.
Step up and break you. Own you forever at a level you've never could possibly imagine. Make love to you when you're completely out of control. Make you insane when you don't even know which direction is up. Is that right?
Yes.
Aranza's desires are now clear. It's time to see whether her husband will step up and deliver for her.
Alan, where are you? That's Alan back there? Hi, Alan. It's Alan, ladies and gentlemen. Alan, how do you feel when she's talking about that? What were you feeling when she was saying that?
I know what should feels like.
You know what should feels like?
The question is, what is stopping Alan from stepping up and satisfying Aranza's needs? And what will move Alan to take action?
And?
That's the first time I've actually heard it described that way.
Yes. Does that give you anger or hurt or both? Or none?
Gives me insight.
Good.
Alan feels badly, but now he has intellectualized the feeling as insight. What is needed from him is emotional commitment. Robbins must make Alan's insights lead to action.
What are you going to do with it? By the way, what have we learned here about the chemistry of transformation? Step one, no one changes unless they're at least satiated. If you got the best thing in the world and you eat that same meal day and night, you're going to eventually get satiated and you're going to look for something else. But satiation doesn't usually change people unless they also get dissatisfied, right? And dissatisfaction's great, but if it's a hard change, you don't change until you hit a what? Till you hit a what? And when you hit the threshold, you go, this, not another day, not another moment, it's over. I will not live this way again. And when you get to that point, there's an insight that shows up. You have an insight right now into your wife and into yourself if you look. But the insight's worthless because the moment the insight happens, there's an opening. And if you don't jump through that opening, it closes in a heartbeat, you can start over again. Go through all the pain and pressure, all the way up the inside. I'm a pussy, I don't have the strength. Go back again. So you've got an insight. What insight do you have, sir? Tell me. What do you know now you didn't know before? Whether you like it or not doesn't matter. I know you don't like it, and I'm sure you don't like it in front of 4,000 people since you're 8,000 eyeballs. I don't know what it is.
I never knew when I gave her a hug I hurt her.
What hurt her is you weren't present. It wasn't the intensity of the squeeze. I bet you could squeeze her tighter and own her. It was you weren't there. Where were you? Tell the truth.
Standing back because she wasn't either.
But you're a man. She wants you to come here and take her. And when she goes in and goes, no, no, and shuts down, she wants you to pursue her. When she goes, no, it doesn't matter, goes away. She's looking for a man who says, don't you can walk away from me. Come here. It's come here. I worship you. If I'm not getting through, I'll find another way. But you're not leaving this room till you and I get down to what's real. I worship you, and I will find the way to get through to you. You want to give me some help? Want to give me a clue? I'll become your detective. But show me something. Give me something. Or I will do something else. But she can't take a man she's got to coach. The fact that she's pulling back is calling to you. You, as a masculine man, need to respond to challenge. Most of the men in this room are masculine as shit if another man challenged them. Yes or no, man? Yes or no? But when your woman does that or walks away, you walk away. Like, oh, you say some verbal thing and then quit? There's not a man in this room. How many people own their own business in this room? Raise your hand, man. Look at this. These are independent owners. You own your worlds. But when you own those worlds, it's because you never give up. When you are fully present, you will own your wife. When you're thinking about how she's not there, not giving you what you need, she's pulling back, you've done all this for her, she's cold. When you focus on what she's not giving you, you're playing level
1.
That's right. And that's what you got right now.
According to human needs psychology, there are 3 levels of relationship. In level 1 relationship, each partner focuses on fulfilling their own individual needs first. In level 2, the partners focus on exchange. They give only when the other person is giving back. In level 3, the partners are fully committed to give unconditionally to each other without waiting to see what they are getting back from their partner. Alan is playing level 1 and 2. Hanging back from Aranza, waiting first to see what she will do for him. This lack of commitment is the #1 source of pain in relationships. And
you're not a level 1 man, or you wouldn't be in this room, you wouldn't stand up, you wouldn't put up with this stuff. I know that's not who you are. Can we be something different than how we play, yes or no? And what makes us do that is what emotion, guys? What emotion? Fear. So be as fearless with her as you are in your business. Be as fearless with her. If you play in business at level 1, you're not going to profit in business, will you? Okay, well, I'll give my customer what they want as long as I'm getting what I want. That's not what happens. You don't do if you do equality, people leave you. They're satisfied. But if you create a raving fan where you do stuff for them that nobody else on earth has ever dreamed of doing, and you do it again and again and again and again, you own them.
In other contexts, Alan shows a commitment to success and a persistence in solving and overcoming problems. It is clear that he would like to enjoy success and confidence in his relationship with Aranza as well, but he cannot have that confidence unless he commits fully to loving and satisfying her.
Somebody else makes an offer that sounds better, they go, oh, it's nice, but I mean, this person, they deliver for me. But your wife's not that. She's barely a satisfied customer. But she loves you. Do you?
Yes, I do. I mainly feel the love for him when I'm away from him.
You feel the love for him when you're away from him.
Yes.
Why?
Because I really feel how much he cares about me and my daughter, and also our daughter, I should say, and all the things he's done. I mean, like stupid things, like driving really fast to get back home and get a ticket.
See, women love this shit. You got a ticket getting back to them. You care. That's a point. Right?
And things like
tell
that.
Tell him what other ththings score points for him, because he doesn't know how to win this game. So let's coach him. What else do you think about that makes you think like, wow, he's my man?
Well, I have been pulling away from him for years, and he's just there. He's still there.
He's still there.
We split up for 2.5 years, and he was still there.
Now notice, by the way, being still there is everything. That's why she's still with him. How many women would agree with that, by the way? Because, God, I've given him so much shit, and he's still there. But he's not there present at the level that creates polarity.
By polarity, Robbins means that Alan has not been a strong enough man for Aranza to feel taken care of as a woman. When she can trust that he will go first, that he will commit with strength and intensity, then she can trust him and open up to him.
Am I right?
Yes.
So she loves him, but she doesn't have the juice from him, but she wants it. Is that true?
Oh, you bet.
Oh, we've gone from I want another house bigger with a room of my own to you bet. This is encouraging. Are you still feeling like shit right now? Are you? Are you feeling like shit?
No, to be quite honest.
What are you feeling now?
Centered.
Very good. What are you going to do from that centered place? What would a masculine male do whose wife had told him?
In front of 2,000 people.
This is step 4, commit. By walking towards Aranza, Alan is committing to making Aranza feel his love for her. He must put her feelings first, showing her that his commitment is sincere and unconditional. If she doesn't feel this, then she will not trust him emotionally.
Yeah, I know. But
Okay, can I give you some coaching? Look in this woman's eyes right now. It doesn't even matter what you say. What you say is worthless. Who you are is everything to her. Look into her eyes. Yeah, that's good. Feel your center. Feel your center. Breathe in your stomach. Breathe down in there instead of up in your head. Now, has there been a time when you've looked at her and you have owned her? Or you looked at her and you knew that you owned her and she felt desired by you because you knew you were going to take her in every way. You were going to love her, take care of her. Look at her right now, the way you'd be looking at her. Look at her the way you'd be looking at her. Look at her right now like, no matter what happens, no matter what happens between, I will always, always be there to take care of you. Don't say it. Just look at her with that in your soul. And feel it. That's it. Notice what his body does immediately with just that thought. No coaching what to do. Now I want you to think, I'm not only going to take care of you, honey. I'm going to take you places you've never been before. Don't say it. Just look at the response in her. Look at this response in her just for a moment. Just feel it. Feel it. You don't have to say a word. Just feel it. Think about making love to her in a way you've never made love to her before. Don't lose presence. What she's doing right now is testing you. She's testing you, see if she can take you off center. Okay, let me drink some water and reject his ass in front of 2,000 people. See how he holds up. Now, just be with her. Forget everybody else. Be with her and own her. Right now, go inside and feel what she's really feeling. You have the power to feel what she's feeling. Keep your eyes open. Look into her eyes and into her soul.